Hey everyone, welcome to the session. Today we're going to talk about 10 core principles which you need to keep in mind while answering any emotional quotient related questions. Not just for XGMT, honestly, but this emotional quotient is something which can surely help you people in your GDPIs, okay, in the BAT round of various other examination behavioral tests. क्योंकि इमोशनल क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आपको सिनेरियो के फॉर्म में कई बार पूछे जाएंगे. So, what are the 10 core principles you need to keep in mind for the examination? Let's get started with that. सबसे पहले समझते हैं what is the prime directive that you have to solve the information or the problem given to you and not create one. Because क्या होता है कि generally in terms of giving a solution we end up finding out another problem for the same जो हमें नहीं करना है. We need to avoid that and we need to make sure that हम responsible अपने आप को show कर रहे हैं by the answer we are selecting. We are also being empathetic and we are also being professional. This is the three conditions which has to be kept in mind while you're making any decision. तो सबसे पहले कोर प्रिंसिपल से स्टार्ट करते हैं, स्टार्टिंग विद एक्सट्रीम ओनरशिप. व्हाट इज एक्सट्रीम ओनरशिप? Always take the responsibility for your team's failures and your own mistakes as well. Never shift the blame to your subordinates, your external market factors, or any technical glitches which you can come across. इसे सिंपल लैंग्वेज में या टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज में अकाउंटेबिलिटी भी कहते हैं. तो लीडर का एक्शन क्या होता है? यू टेक द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द स्टाफ. द सेकेंड प्रिंसिपल विच यू नीड टू कीप इन माइंड हियर would be primarily, sorry for the misplacement of the slides, correction and recognition. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? टेक्निकल टर्म में हम इसे रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट भी कहते हैं, where you should address the negative behavior, performance issues as well as conflicts through private one-to-one discussions and not publicly acknowledging or celebrating it in front of a group or something. Okay, लीडर्स हमेशा आपस में डिस्कस पहले करना प्रेफर करते हैं rather than this. Only very certain few cases where you are taking an action against a senior of yours, maybe in that situation you can try to take help from senior ke seniors be, so that the person against whom you're complaining is not taking due advantage of his position. Okay, so that's what you need to keep in mind. Point number 3 is direct communication. This is also something which you need to select over escalation. Your first step should always be a direct professional conversation with the person involved here. Okay, only involve HR or senior management if direct communication fails, or in case the matter is legal or ethical breach. टेक्निकल टर्म में हम इसे इंटरपर्सनल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग भी कहते हैं. तो रिमेंबर टू फॉलो दिस. ये मैं क्यों बता रही हूँ? हाउ इज दिस गोइंग टू बी हेल्पफुल इन ड्यूरिंग द एग्जाम? नाउ सी, these are few key points जो आप last moment में revise करके जा सकते हो, using which you would never have a problem taking a decision. Okay, let's go to slide number 4. Actually search for it. Hierarchy and channels. So hierarchy and channels में क्या होता है? You should respect the hierarchy and the official channels. Remember to handle the grievances, the rumors or conflicting instructions through a very proper chain of command. It ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि just because you know fully that something is correct or something is wrong, you are following that आंखें बंद करके. हमें ऐसे आगे मूव नहीं करना है. ठीक है, we have to follow some official channel as mentioned. Avoid the grapevine. Okay, ये एक फीचर होता है. grapevine क्या होता है कि हम कहीं से कहीं पे भी जंप कर जाते हैं, या gossiping with peers or for resolving any professional uncertainty. इसे कहते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल अवेयरनेस. फिर आते हैं पॉइंट नंबर 5 पे जो हम ऊपर छोड़कर आए हैं. Point number 5 is right here, which is integrity over loyalty. Okay, this is very important. This is also called as ethical consistency, everyone. In the case of any conflict between a friend's request and the company's policy, like attendance or confidentiality, in that case, maybe in सारे situations में company policy को या professional ethics को हमेशा ज़्यादा weightage देना चाहिए. That is the thing which should override your personal relationships. So therefore ethical consistency maintain karna is very very important. Then we have principle number 6, which is the 5 minutes rule. ये बहुत important है. ये हमने अपने sessions में भी discuss किया था. Where in the 5 minutes rule, when you face any aggressive client, okay, or a stressful deadline, or let's say a personal insult on you, ऐसे सारे situation में the best answer always involves a pause. Okay, pausing, breathing, and responding rationally rather than reacting impulsively to any of these given situations. ठीक है, बिकॉज इसी को कहते हैं द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एक्शन एंड रिएक्शन. सो यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल ऑफ दीज टू थिंग्स. Then we come down to principle number 7. Let's search for principle number 7, which says inclusivity as standard. What does this mean? This means that you need to actively look for the ways to include the marginalized or quiet team members in your team. ये आपको ध्यान रखना है अपने ग्रुप डिस्कशंस में भी. ग्रुप डिस्कशन के पॉइंट्स आपको सिर्फ तब नहीं मिलेंगे जब आप बहुत ज्यादा बात करोगे. ग्रुप डिस्कशन के पॉइंट्स आपको तब मिलेंगे when you actually get a chance to or help others to speak as well, because ये debate नहीं है, ये group discussion है. तो अगर आपको leadership के points उठाने हैं, ओके, टीम बिल्डिंग की पॉइंट्स उठाने हैं, तो आपको सारे लोगों को टर्न्स देना चाहिए अगर वो खुद भी बात नहीं कर रहे हैं तो this is called as social inclusivity that should come up in your emotional quotient answers as well. How would you take it forward? Make sure that the biases like gender bias, culture bias, language bias, ऐसे कोई भी biases को आपको challenge करना है, and you need to uphold a very professional environment where merit is only metric. Okay, you have to go by that. Next, coming to principle number 8. I guess we had principle number 8 as strategic empathy. Strategic empathy is when an employee's performance drops due to any personal issues. Look for a balance there. Do not ignore the work also completely कि जाओ भाई तुम्हें अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, लाओ जाओ ले लो छुट्टी. But offer a temporary flexibility or support rather than giving an immediate punishment also. Punishment भी नहीं देना कि अरे काम के टाइम अपने पर्सनल कमिटमेंट्स बाहर रख कर आओ. ठीक है, हमें भी पता है दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड डू, बट try to have a compassionate management here. Okay, now coming down to number 9, the second last thing, fact based transparency. So if a project is falling or a mistake has been made, इस situation में be the first one to report it with a fact or a solution. Okay, make sure कि किसी भी फॉर्म में किसी को भी हेल्प करना चाहते हो तो प्लीज कम अप विद अ फैक्ट और अ सोल्यूशन हियर. Transparency builds trust, remember, and hiding information destroys it. So therefore the technical term here is proactive disclosure. Basically एक amateur का reaction यहाँ पर होगा to report a mistake or something. Before reporting a mistake उसको avoid होने दो, जाने दो, नहीं बताते हैं, that kind of stuff. So यहाँ पर we will not consider those answers as the correct answers. Okay, and last but not the least, we have the last principle to keep in mind, which is the mentorship mindset. Always treat every interaction with your junior or your intern as a coaching opportunity. This is called as servant leadership in technical terms. ये servant leadership क्या होती है? This is basically giving credit where it is due and viewing the success of your subordinates as a reflection of your own leadership. Okay, because when you do this, only then you excel and you help the subordinates excel too. तो ये लीडरशिप माइंडसेट है जिसके साथ आपको ईक्यू के सारे क्वेश्चंस आंसर करने चाहिए, ना कि सिर्फ एक्सजीएमटी के एग्जाम में, बट इन फ्यूचर आल्सो व्हेन यू आर प्लानिंग टू गो फॉर एनी जीडीपीआई ऑफ एनी कॉलेज एज सच. इन चीजों को ध्यान में रखिएगा. ये कुछ टेक्निकल टर्म्स मैंने एक जगह पे लिख दिए हैं, यू कैन स्क्रीनशॉट इट गाइस. ओके, दिस वुड रियली हेल्प यू पीपल in exam to keep it in mind. And then this is the decision making matrix which you guys can follow. You can read the scenario, check if the action, what action should you take. Okay, does this action which you're selecting, the option which you're selecting, is solving the immediate problem or not? If it is, then is it an ethical policy compliant thing to do or not? If no, then discard it. If still it is yes, then the another aspect which you need to check is, does it show empathy without ignoring the work as well? If yes, then the last thing to check is, does it accept responsibility or coach others? If all of these conditions work well for you, yes, you can select the answer. तो याद रहे, थोड़ा सा लेक्चर आपके लिए कि लीडरशिप इज नॉट अबाउट बीइंग राइट, इट इज अबाउट बीइंग इफेक्टिव. ध्यान रहे कि आपको सिर्फ सही प्रूव नहीं करना है खुद को, आपको ये भी प्रूव करना है कि आपके इस डिसीजन से कोई फायदा हो रहा है, इट्स इफेक्टिव. एंड लास्ट एक छोटी सी चीज जो कि आप अपने स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हो, it's basically a kind of a blueprint on what you need to do. Okay, how to adopt a mentorship mindset, how to use strategic empathy, okay, effective team management, relationship management, professional integrity. इन सारी चीजों को मैंने एक जगह पे लिख दिया है for your help or for your easy remembering stuff. तो ये सारी चीजें अगर हेल्पफुल लगी हो तो प्लीज मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताएं, वीडियो को लाइक जरूर करें. एंड या इसके साथ कोई और भी हेल्प चाहिए आपको एग्जाम से पहले तो डेफिनेटली मुझे बताएं, आई विल डेफिनेटली ट्राई टू कम अप with more and more videos and answers for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Priyasha will be back with more such videos. Do let me know if you have any questions. Until then, take care and see you in the next one. All the very best for the examination, guys. आपका exam जरूर अच्छा जाएगा. Thank you so much.